Hey guys, this is Shauna with Lily Moon Studio, and I am here to show you my newest journal. This is a custom order, so this will not be going up in my Etsy shop or anything like that. But yeah, it's huge. So it obviously was an ocean journal. We did kind of a beach theme to it too, kind of beach fading into ocean. And you can kind of see that right here. I kind of wanted it to look like the beach going into the ocean on the pages too. But this one's huge. And we've together nicknamed this Big Blue. And she is big. She is 9 by 11, or no, 9 by 11 and a half inches. And the spine is like 5¼ inches. So she's big. She's got 6 signatures, like 440-ish pages. Some small ones I didn't totally count. But yeah, it's floating spine, so it'll lay nice and flat, but absolutely massive. We were just talking, and she weighs 5 pounds right now. And her future mommy will bulk her up too because she likes playing, so it's perfect. I did use quite a few kits in this. I will put links to everything in the description. But the shops were Wonder Artist Journal, Shane Studio 44, Very Pear, SG1's Digital Creations, Journal Print Kit, The Paper Royal, Intelligent Art, The Wild Sunflower, and Elodie Craft and Creation. So that was the kits that I used. I had to sit down here. I had to get my stand up really, really high just to see everything because it's just so big. So I will kind of talk about the cover a little bit. It's a mixed media, crumpled up some like tissue paper, include that on the base, which this is a hard one, and like layering different like cereal boxes and such just to get this effect. We've got an eyelet there and Sari silk for the closure, which is tied like that. And so acrylic paint and Mod Podge just to seal. And I did use like one of the mica sprays. So it's got a pretty sheen. I'm not sure how much that picks up on camera, but it's very pretty. And then we've got net, and that net goes all the way around on that spine and on the back. So maybe if anywhere, this would be where you'd pick up some of that sheen. So I'll kind of move it around just in case. But yeah, otherwise layering, we've got burlap, we've got some different fabrics and doily and netting and stuff just to make it really pretty. The center focal piece, I found, it's a coaster actually. I found it and I saw it and I was like, I need that for her journal. That would be perfect. These were buttons. I cut the shanks off and just attached those. This was a charm. These are beads. These I actually found in the Christmas decoration stuff, and I just snipped pieces off and painted them, and they look like coral and they've got great texture. It's fantastic. There's little pearls in here. I did use like the industrial strength glue for a lot of this just to make sure everything is very adhered. So it's that E6000, I believe is what it's called. Don't quote me for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. So here on the side, you can see all the pages. Everything is ripped to kind of resemble waves. And then there's little charms on here too, like a sand dollar, some little shells, starfish, a fish. And move these, seahorse. Let's hear a little sea turtle, another little starfish. Oh, I think there's another one tucked in here. Oh, that's another little fish. But yeah, just kind of give some, you know, life things right here. So, okay, we're going to talk about this tassel. It's removable on a bulldog clip. Very cool, very big, very full, lots of different fibers. Some very cool yarns that the gal I made this for had sent some of these, like this, for example. She wanted to use, so it was very cool. So mix of her stuff and my stuff, and we got a lot going on. I did some beadwork on here and some charms, and I kind of did like a 3-strand thing and tied it just to kind of give it a nutty look a little bit, you know, ocean. And This was so cute. This is one of the things that she sent. I just love it. Yeah, just a little bit of that throughout. Different things. So pretty. Just so much going on with it. I'll see if I can kind of spread it out and you can see everything. There's a lot to see just in the tassel. Lots of seashells. She really likes seashells, so you'll see a lot of seashells throughout this journal. But okay, I'm going to set this over to the side. And I will open this big, beautiful lady up. If I can grab 2 strings here. Maybe I will open it up. She doesn't want to open. There we go. Okay, I'm going to stand up real quick so I can make sure everything stays in view. I've got a little thing here to prop that up. In the meantime, let's see, scooch that. I am not the tallest person in the world, so I've got to kind of maneuver. Okay, good place to start here. So we've got the pocket here. Look at this fantastic fabric. Got jellyfish, so pretty. So we just have a tag and a card there with the different seashells on it. And all the cards are backed on something dyed or stained or whatever, but everything's, you can write on the back of everything. So here we start out with a pretty shell. Had to start it off that way. And so the first 2 signatures are going to kind of be that beachy thing here. So lots of stitching, and I use kind of a turquoise thread throughout just to kind of tie into the journal. Got some old piano paper trims. This is tea dyed. I usually use coffee, but this one is tea dyed. Got this little guy that opens up, and I did put a little anchor charm on that. So this, I'm going to scoot it over, make sure you see everything. Opens up, and it's just some pockets. Little tags. It's kind of a fun little place. I've had this ribbon forever and I kind of forgot about it. So I was excited to use it after I found it. So some of these journal cards, they were not, the printables were not made for journal cards per se, but I did use those, and I do have some quotes on here, fussy cut things, a few of those throughout. Close that back up. Okay, scoot you back over, double check that it's in frame. Go over just a little bit more. Okay, I think we're good. So here, this is some scrapbook paper. Some ledger paper, some really pretty beach, and it's got kind of a grungy look to it, which I really liked. Just a nice serene beach. Different papers. This was some packing material that I took a layer off, and it kind of looks like net. Kind of fun. One's a pretty picture. Got a pocket, a little crab in a shell. Super, super cute. I did some of those faux rice paper out of napkins. I think there's one in each of the signatures, and they're all ocean or beach themed. Got some dyed graph paper. Lots of writing space, highly decorated, just lots of fun. Here is a pretty lighthouse. Here I did some of these. I'll pop this one off. Altered paper clips. So the shimmer, hopefully you can see that. Otherwise, little shell, there's this kind, and then kind of a corally pink one too. And the lady, this is the second one I've made for her, and she definitely uses the journals, so I thought this would be an easy way for her to add things that she wants to add. And I know at least one of her grandkids loves to make her stuff. So if it's something that would go in here, easy for her to pop right in. And there's room in the pockets, definitely, but this thing is gator mouthed. So here is the center of the signature. And here we've got a couple little shell charms. Very pretty. And I use that turquoise waxed thread here. I need to grab some more of that. This is nice thick stuff, so it works really good for these big journals. I get this in the jewelry section at like craft stores. I don't know. It's what I had when I first started making journals. I've shared before, if you've watched older videos, that I used to make jewelry. That was kind of my hobby before I got into this. So it kind of became use what I have. And I had a bunch of that, so I used it and I liked it and it worked for me, so I have kept using it. So, yeah. More pretty things. I like this shell. This is really cool. This pretty picture. This is one that she sent me that she had gotten. Very cool. We did a little side tuck on the back of that. Little card. It almost reminds me of like a postcard on the front, and it totally wasn't supposed to be like that, but that's what it looks like to me. More trims. Other side of that piano paper, and I like this. It's talking about blue and skies, and I was like, well, that really worked out well. Okay, so here's the end of that signature. Nice beach theme. Beginning of the second, and we have another really pretty shell. Lots of the coral color coming into that. I like little pops of that. There's another one of those blue shells. Got a seagull. Some of that school paper that's been dyed. Is that a piece of something? Yeah, it is. I always find little things, little strings and everything in these. We got some more of that fun stuff. Here's another one of these. This was hinged on a piece of fabric there. Got that in this little tuck. And this paper. This page was so pretty. I remember going through the digitals that I had printed, and I kind of put this off to the side like I wasn't going to use it. Came back to it. I kind of had gotten into a creative slump, a bit of a funk with the weather changing and everything, I think is really what it was. So I walked away from it, came back. I saw this in the discard pile, and I was like, no, that is beautiful. So we had to add that in. Got some of the brown, like craft paper there. Starfish, fussy cut. Napkins, and it was really bright and pretty. I think I added this napkin specifically twice. A lighthouse, a little tag with a quote and a shell. A lot of these pockets are made out of scrapbook paper. I have a scrapbooking thing, or little pad full of paper that is like beach and nautical themes, so works out great for when I do these journals. Be sad when it runs out, honestly, but they were pretty big, and I don't use a ton of it all the time, so it's been lasting. So here is the center of this signature, and here we have a starfish and a shell. And paper-wise, I did, again, because this is a really big journal, and I didn't want to hinge everything, I did use a lot of that big multimedia paper, but I did find some thinner paper that was big too, so it's kind of a combination of a couple different papers, and then these little fun papers too. Oh. All right, here's another pocket. I loved this. Little footprints going to the water. That was so cool. And then this, I really liked that tag. Kept moving it around, not sure where I wanted to put it. Probably would have done that forever with a lot of these things. I just had to tell myself, you're done, stop. There's a cute little seahorse. Here's another one of those. Nice waterfront. Really pretty shell card. And this, yeah, was supposed to be pages, like journal pages, but they were perfect for me for cards, and I needed big ones, so. Little trim there. Did a lot of little burlap trims on the first two signatures. All right, here is the end of this one. I'm gonna go ahead and move this box and lay this down since it will do that a little better. Double check we're in frame. And it looks like it. Be a little scooch. There we go. Okay. Sorry if you can hear my chair moving around. All right. So here we start the ocean part. We've got a couple orcas, some beautifully stained paper. I do use a lot of fabric dyes to get some of these blues and teals and such. And this was a paper doily. I used a combination of different like Distress Oxide sprays and some mica spray to kind of achieve the coral look, because I don't have one that's just coral. I should actually look if they have any. But I have fun mixing and matching. So we have jellyfish, starfish, and shell. And this I did bubble print on this book page, if you can tell. I know there's some that are a little darker, so I'll try to show those and point them out. And this I used tracing paper and I had dyed it. I kind of did this. It gives kind of a cool texture, cool effect, more, you know, waves. I thought it was really pretty, and I kind of sewed it in a wavy fashion. I did my jellyfish paper clips in this one, which I did a little while ago make a tutorial on how to do these, so I will put a link to that in the description of this video. And tutorials are not my favorite things in the world to do, so yeah, you can tell how awkward I am when I'm doing them, so forgive that. And also this, so this was cool, and I did film a tutorial, and I'm going to get that uploaded. This is like a watercolor and salt technique, and I've done some pages throughout this journal like this, but look how cool that turned out. I just used different things and I sprinkled salt, and yeah, I'll link the tutorial, but it turned out so cool, and every one that I did is unique and just so pretty. I was so happy with how that turned out. And yeah, look at this other side. Just gorgeous. Just, yeah, so pretty. I really like those. I went a little nuts, and I told the gal, I was like, I'm just gonna make a whole bunch of these, and I had to calm down because I already had so much I wanted to put in here. So here's a really pretty journaling card. And this, I just kind of did some layering. This is some of the paper I used to make the, well, I guess it's cardstock, but the shells that I put on the paper clips. I had a little bit left, so I kind of tore and did, you know, some fun, messy, wavy looking things. And here is this. I found a bunch of these like fabric flower rose things, and these were coral. I picked them up thrifting. I mean, a huge bag. Someone must have like cleared out something they were doing. I don't know if they were making like headbands or hair things. It's kind of what it looked like. But I thought this was really cool and kind of coral-y, and, you know, I thought it was neat. All right, so here is another one of the salt and watercolor techniques. Here is one of those shell paper clips. So yeah, this is so cool. So cool. Again, yeah, tutorial link in the description. They're all so neat and so unique. So here I did some stenciling. Some Distress Oxide, those shells, and like starfish. It's very cool. Little one got some lace right here to hinge that, so the lines were going the right way, you know. Nice dark blue page. Here we got some dolphins. Very pretty. I did this. So this was that turquoisey color paper, and I put like a vinyl doily like placemat on top, and I used like a brown Distress Oxide when it was wet and put that over it and sprayed it, and it kind of gives me this cool effect. I've done that on I think every journal that I've made ocean ever. So here's one of those faux rice papers made out of a napkin. Very cute. Got some ruffles sewn in here too. This is some artwork from my gal's granddaughter. Made some jellyfish, so we had to put those in there, and those colors just worked so good. So I loved that. It was a great contribution. Here's some more layered stuff for a little tuck pocket. Here is the center of the third signature, and just love this. Got jellyfish, got sea turtles. They're so pretty. It's so nice and vibrant. Love those. So we have a little whale and a little seahorse on those charms. Super cute. Here we go. A big tag and a nice journal card. Lots of extra writing space here. I don't know how these were, so we're just gonna put them in. Oh, I made two of these belly bands. I had seen someone trying to make with watercolor, since I had watercolor to play with. They kind of like would use the watercolor on a circular thing, so I used like cup things and like a lid to like a smaller mason jar and stuff like that. I think a pill bottle lid, and I just painted it on the paper, and then I used like water on a paintbrush and kind of did that, and it gave kind of a bubbly effect. Some of them kind of look like planets, but they're kind of bubbly. So I thought that was super cute. There's a really cute sea turtle. But yeah, I just thought that would be a fun belly band in there. I have a nice little ruffle right here. Got some of those charms that I pointed out on the outside of the journal. The other side of that napkin. Octopus. I really like the different colors all right here. It's so fun. Some more of that. Watercolor and salt. Here is a little shell altered paper clip. Bunch of fish. Another ruffle. We did lots of ruffles. They were really fun. I like the texture. And then the ruffly, it just resemble waves. So cool. A little fussy cut fish there. This is so pretty. Some of these pages, it was hard for me to try to decorate because I just liked them so much how they were. It's like, nothing's gonna make this look better. This one's really cute. Some of the painty papers. She knows. She knows who I'm talking to when I say that. Okay, so this is the darker bubble print. See it on this book page. These are kind of leftovers that I had from previous journals. So we used them, made them into tags, put fussy cuts on them. Another piece of the other side of that doily. Looks like coral to me. All right, there's the end of the third signature, beginning of the fourth. Here's the middle of the book. Right there. A lot of similar stuff. Got a triple pocket here. So we've got a cute stingray. Back one and this. This was made from some tissue paper. Some stuff was wrapped in that was sent to me. So I had to use some of that up because it's really pretty. Just a cute little burlap tag with that cute ribbon on it. Some more of that paper. And look at those colors. This one's really pretty. And totally different on that side. A fussy cut. Got this really pretty trim. And picked it up in a bunch of stuff I found thrifting. And it just, yeah, looked like waves. Blue. I knew I had to stick it in here. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lot. That's the one bad thing sometimes about finding stuff thrifting. I mean, I appreciate thrifting. I love it so much. I do it all the time, but sometimes I want more of the thing I found and I don't know where to get it. Or if I even can get it anymore. You never know. But they sure are fun to find and use. I suppose it makes things more unique if I can't use it again. Love those jellyfish. A cute little seahorse there. Some of this is just kind of crinkled up craft paper, and I would rub like my distressed oxide pads, different colors on there. Then I would get it wet and flatten it, and that's how you achieve that. Super, super easy, but very, very pretty. I like this one. You can kind of see the sun shining down into the water and the different fish and the coral. It's a little grungy looking. Pretty. Got some of this fabric in there. This is the last of this fabric that I have, so I'll have to keep an eye out for that. I think I picked it up at like the Dollar Tree or Dollar General. I don't remember, but I'm sure it was more summertime. So I'll have to remember to look for that because I really like it. One of these. Really cute tag or card. Very iridescent material there that I made a ruffle with. Got the cute little shell. A pretty jellyfish. I like this paper that had all the shells on it. Perfect for what I was going for here. And then another one of these. And this was so bright and pretty. And this is the middle of that fourth signature, I think. 1, 2, 3, yeah. A little, little dolphin and a little shell. Very, very cute. Here we go. Other side of those. And we have a jellyfish paper clip. This was some coral kind of tulle that I used to make this ruffle. Those charms that are on the outside. This one is really cute, fish in the shell. Other side of this. Kept thinking how funny it was that I was going to upload this right before Christmas, and this is not Christmas themed at all, but you know what? That's all right. Sometimes we need a vacation away from stuff. So. This works. And I'm really happy to be able to get this done, and it's almost the gal who ordered this birthday, so excited to get it to her. I have to see if I have a box big enough for this monster. Another jellyfish paper clip. These are so cute. And I know she really likes those, so worked out really well. All right, end of the fourth signature, end of the fifth. I think we're okay not to put that little box under there quite yet. A ruffle here. Jellyfish. Oh, that really pretty paper. This one was really pretty too. I like all of them. I could just ooh and ah over them. I really like how these turned out. We have a cute jellyfish here. Little fussy cut. Oh, here's that other belly band. Got a stingray right there. This is really pretty. Yeah, these turned out pretty cute, I think. And one of these tags. Some more napkin. Seashells. This one's really pretty. I like all the blues and greens. So pretty. That side too. Love those. My son actually even helped me do some of these, and he usually isn't too into helping me with the papers or anything, but he was having fun throwing salt around. So yeah, he enjoyed that. So it's definitely something you could do with the littles. Though mine's not very little, he just had his 18th birthday. I'm mind blown over that. Oh, I don't feel old enough to have an 18-year-old child. He's staying the night with Grandma tonight. So I had a nice quiet house. Granted, it's like, I don't know, 1 a.m. or something. but I'm a night owl. So here we have a cute little, it looks like water and bubbly charm, and a little tiny seahorse. So this is the middle of that 5th signature. These were really vibrant, so pretty. And then you have the sun peeking into the water too. Love that. Oops. Look at that octopus, he's so cool. I did some more of those here. Here's one of the little starfish charms. Yeah. See the other side of those. And a jellyfish. And these colors really tie well together, I thought. I love that. Starfish, who also ties into that. I can get a little matchy sometimes. I don't know if you guys could tell. This guy right here. It's really cute. Different shells, kind of a map in the background. Some seahorses. Put a ruffle there. Some sheer blue with some gold threading in it. It's really pretty. Other side of this, here is another wonderful jellyfish masterpiece. We got a big pocket with a big tag. All right, end of the 5th, beginning of the 6th. I'm gonna pop my little container under this. And I'm gonna check to make sure we're in frame. Didn't do too bad. There we go. Okay, here's this. Napkin. This was really pretty. I really like these colors. I think I say that about all of them. Oh, I like these too. And there's a little shell paper clip, a little fussy cut fish right there. And that fabric looks like waves. So pretty. Jellyfish, octopus there. Here, this was made with some ribbon. Coral colored ribbon, like that. A little cute fish guy up here. It's a fussy cut. That like I said, I'll put links in the description, everything I use, but this fussy cut kit was really good. It gave me a really nice variety of different things, so I really liked that. If you're looking for one, it'd be a good one to use, I think. Depending on what you're looking for, I suppose. But I really liked it. Some more of the waves here. Another cute jellyfish. A layered little pocket. Look at all that coral. Coral's so pretty to me. I love it. Just all the colors. Got another ruffle. See, lots and lots of ruffles. Had to put lots. Wanted lots of texture. Okay, here's the middle of this last signature, the 6th, and it's kind of a darker one, and I've got like a sunken ship. It's very pretty. So here we just have a little blue charm along with a shell. Sea turtles swimming. These tags. Another jellyfish. I think there's 6 total of these in here, and maybe 6 of the shell ones. I'm not sure though, but I think that might be how many. Here's a shell fussy cut. These little things are a pain, let me tell you. But it looks so good when you do it, so it's worth it. Here's another triple pocket. Got some, oops, put it in correctly. These guys. That's made, I don't know if I said it on the last one, it's made from that tracing paper that I dyed. Those, I dry everything in my oven, but I didn't the tracing paper. I wasn't sure how that would work. But, and then I crinkle up tin foil and put that, or aluminum foil, and put that like over the grate in my oven, and that's how I get these cool kind of watery effects. I do it on everything. I just like it. It looks so nice. Part of that really pretty paper. And this side too. Oh, that one was just a really good one. Another jellyfish. And another ruffle. We like the ruffles. Some seahorses. And that's the end. We did the same thing on the back that we did the front. It's a cute card and a big tag. So that is the big blue journal. So I hope you guys liked it. And yeah, if you did, feel free to give the video a like and subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, not 100% sure what I'm working on next. I'm going to take a little time just to do the Christmas stuff. I got to make Christmas candy and such this weekend. So that'll be lots of fun. And I'm glad for this to be done and I won't be sitting there worrying about it. But yeah, I will see you guys with my next journal. And yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful, and safe holiday. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.